The Rhode Show on WPRI 12.
If you're looking for a healthy start to your day, well, grab a cup of juice, but not just any juice. See, we're not talking about those bottled beverages that you find on the shelves of the grocery store. You got to go for the good stuff. And for that, we turn to our friend Brigid Rafferty. She's the owner of The Power of Juice. Welcome back to the Rhode Show.
Thank you, Michaela. It's great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you too. Hey, I am happy that you're here to shed some knowledge on this topic. We mentioned not grabbing those bottles that might be full of sugar. They might not contain any fruit in them, even though it says fruit juice. We want to make sure we're starting off with some cold pressed juice. What are the benefits there?
The benefits of the cold pressed juice is that essentially no heat is introduced in the process of making the juice, which is why it's called cold pressed. It relies on the pressure of the machine actually squishing the produce in order to get the juice out of the produce, instead of what you typically would encounter in a juice bar, which is a centrifugal juicer, which you hear a high whining whizzing whether you're using one at home or you're getting one a la minute at a juice bar. And that means that the produce itself is actually degrading with the heat. So when we process juice at The Power of Juice, we process with specialized cold press equipment. And the produce is cold from the fridge into the grinder, into the press, and back into the bottle. And that means our products only have a 3-day shelf life. They are ram jammed with essential vitamins and nutrients, and they're super good for you.
Yeah, they are. Speaking of good for you, there's an ingredient in particular that we can find in a lot of your juices. Actually, it's pictured behind you, and that's beets. Beets have a lot of power in them.
Beets have a lot of power in them. They're these crazy little things that a lot of people don't like to handle because they turn everything red. Mm-hmm. But they're well worth it. And if you're afraid of getting red, just get some kitchen gloves and handle them with some kitchen gloves. But essentially, beets as an ingredient in anything, not just juice, but literally in anything you put them in, they nourish and strengthen the liver and gallbladder. They're antimicrobial. They increase blood flow and reduce blood pressure. So anyone out there with hypertension, beets are a great thing to consume. Wow. They have a slow release of sugar. So a lot of other things that you're going to drink spike your sugar levels right away. Beets actually have slow release, so you're getting high energy consistently for a longer period of time. They're pregnancy supportive, they're libido enhancing, but most importantly, they have been shown recently to increase physical endurance and recovery times.
And you have a true example of that, because you've challenged a local woman to drink more beets. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we did. A young woman named Anne Marie Tuxbury this past fall was the first woman to win the Newport Pell Bridge Run, which is a highly popular and well-attended road race. Mm-hmm. And we challenged her. We challenged her to drink a liter of beet juice, our beet juice, for 5 days before she actually went into heavy endurance training over the weekend. Essentially, she agreed that her physical performance was enhanced, that she recovered faster and was ready to go for her next workout, that she was faster, that she felt better. And so, yeah, it was very consistent with what we're reading out there in popular
and even
literature.
If you're not a high endurance athlete, I mean, like you said, there are plenty of other benefits of eating beets. Some people think, I don't want to just chomp on the beet itself. You can take them and turn them into something else. Do you have a quick recipe to share with us?
Yeah, I do. Well, a couple of things. I'll just first talk to you about what happens to all of the beet after you press all the juice out of it. And at The Power of Juice, for all of our juices, we get this gorgeous pulp that comes out afterwards, which is organic and fully cleaned and just really nutritious. And while we don't need 1.5 pounds of fiber that's in this particular juice, if you were to eat that 1.5 pounds, you can get a small amount of fiber by using this pulp in recipes. We use it to make these beautiful muffins. We sell them in the store. We sell 6 different kinds of them that are made from natural ingredients. They're gluten-free. They're no processed sugar. Mm-hmm. But the recipe that I'm going to talk to you about today is beet hummus. Again, a lot of people don't like to handle beets. They can be very messy, but it's really simple. You just take 1 pound of beets, rub them in olive oil, wrap them in foil, double wrap them in case they're going to leak, put them in your oven at 400 degrees for an hour, and let them rest for half an hour, and they're ready to work with. You can peel them very easily and quickly. And with a few other ingredients that mostly people have lying around their house, you can create a great nutritious dip, a hummus that you can eat either itself with tortilla chips or with crackers, or you can use it as a side to fish or chicken. It's really very versatile. And the ingredients that go into that are really just walnuts, again, very basic. You know, a lot of people have walnuts in their house. Olive oil, get a really good quality extra virgin oil, because again, you're not going to be cooking it and you're really going to taste the flavor of the olive oil. And it has just a couple of other fresh ingredients. Sour cream, lemon juice, salt and pepper, a little bit of sherry vinegar, and you're away to make this beautiful
Yum.
hummus dip.
And really vibrant too. That's going to pop when it's on the table there. A delicious dip to incorporate plenty of health benefits there. We have the recipe posted on our website as well, so you can get exact measurements to make it just like Brigid. But thank you so much for joining us and shedding some light on a delicious ingredient.
Thank you.
All right. Like I said, we have all the details up on our website. Check it out and enjoy that beet hummus.